Welcome into 23 ABC Sports. I'm Carrie Osep. In a week and 1 day, the Bakersfield Country Club will be hosting the 7th annual Bakersfield Open. In a field that features 132 total golfers, including one local golfer who will be making his professional debut. Next Tuesday, the Bakersfield Open will open up for 3 days of competition. One tournament that's known to showcase some of Bakersfield's best golfers, like previous champs Bhavik Patel, Manav Shah, and Matt Picanso. This year, another local golfer will be moving from amateur to pro. And that's none other than Stockdale grad Blake Burrell. Burrell just finished a strong college career that ended at Sonoma State, followed up by a recent win at the Bakersfield City Open this summer. Now he has his sights set not only on his pro career, but playing successfully in front of a home crowd for the Bakersfield Open.
I mean, it feels good. I hope that when the tournament comes, I could actually do some representing for Bakersfield. But I mean, it definitely feels good to finally turn pro, and it's like I've been building up to this moment for so long through high school, junior college, and college, finally doing it, and knowing my whole golf career that I was eventually going to turn pro. To do it in Bakersfield is definitely a big deal for me.
On top of bragging rights, this year's tourney boasts its largest winning prize money with $20,000 going to the winner. While that may add to the potential pressure of an already important home tournament for Blake and his fellow Bakersfield golfers in the field, he knows he's put in the prep work to make his pro debut a successful one.
Golf's a weird sport. It's not like running a race where the fastest guy always wins. It's not a consistent sport, but as long as you just trust yourself and trust that you have a good game plan going into the tournament, then things will just fall into place.
Meanwhile, in NASCAR, a local pro, Kevin Harvick, finished in the 4th spot at the Daytona 500 on Sunday. An overall messy competition with 2 big crashes, the last and the biggest wreck opening up the gap for Michael McDowell to finish with his first Cup Series victory. Thankfully, all drivers walked away from that one. And Harvick spoke after the race about being in position at the end.
And then at that point, when it scatters, you hope that you get a push or you can wind up in the right spot, and I just wound up in a spot that finished 4th. So.
This weekend marked the official return of hockey back here in Bakersfield with the return of the Condors for their home opener weekend as they hosted the Henderson Silver Knights. The newest team to join the American Hockey League proved to be a challenge as the Condors only got off 1 goal and were swept by the Knights in 2 games, 3-1 on Friday and 3-0 on Saturday. Henderson got the shutout against returning Condor Stuart Skinner, who debuted in the NHL earlier this season. With 4 losses to start the season for the Condors, they now find themselves at the bottom of the pack in the Pacific Division and will hit the road again on Wednesday for a rematch with San Diego before hosting them again on Friday at 6. While one team begins their season journey, 2 others across town are winding down, and both are managing to hold top spaces in their conference play. It was a full sweep this weekend for the Cal State Bakersfield basketball programs taking on UC San Diego. The men held down the fort on the blue court with big moments from some of their newest players, while the women relied on their star guard Lexus Green once again, who knocked down the game winner on Saturday night after a blowout win on Friday. The women are still in the 4th spot in the Big West standings, while the men sit in 3rd as UC San Diego did not count towards the conference record. And with just 2 weeks left of games before the Big West tourney is set to open on March 9th. A little crazy to think that both runners teams will be right back in Las Vegas a year after they saw the sports world shut down. But I know it will be such a relief for both teams if this time they're able to get a chance to play. For 23 ABC Sports, I'm Carrie Osep.